Afternoon, everyone. We've got David Miller at the top table from South Africa. As usual, please make sure you've got a microphone in your hand before you ask a question. And Lucy will take it from there.
Great. You want to go first, Neil?
Davey, well played. What were your thoughts at 12 for 4 when you walked out there in the middle of the power play? Or?
I don't actually know, to be honest. I think in that situation, it's obviously not a great situation, chasing 100, and we know the wicket. It wasn't. I think it was, like I said, it was definitely a lot better than the previous game that we played. But yeah, I think in that situation, the only thing you can control, which I've learnt over the years, is the very next ball. You can quickly kind of fall under a lot of pressure because there's still 90 or 80 to get and we're under pressure. You can't get those in one ball. So it's just one ball at a time. Just try and concentrate on the things that I can control, my breathing, my body language, and facing the next ball. So it's kind of those key things. And then obviously feeding a lot of confidence off your partner as well. Stubbo was phenomenal out there. So he always comes with a lot of energy, and he's young and he's powerful. And I do know that our batting lineup, we boundary strikers. So it's just about managing the singles and getting off strike and rotating the strike and getting changing the momentum through that.
So with 29 needed off 24, and you hit those 2 clutch sixes in the last 3 overs, but with Classy and Stubbo having been caught, was that a big ask of yourself to be hitting sixes in such a clutch time?
Yeah, and I can answer your question now that I was a lot more pressure at the back end than when I went in for 14 for 4. But I just think we have got over the line with our tail enders, and I kind of had a lot of faith in them. But in your mind, you do have those thoughts that it has been difficult to get boundaries, and now we need the boundaries. So it's just about managing that space and just really trusting that if the ball is there, you've got no other option to really take it down. So fortunately it came off, and I think it's just about being in that positive frame of mind and making sure that you really capitalise if they do give you the ball that goes. So there was 2 or 3 bad balls there that I capitalised on.
And just finally, there's a lot to choose from, but is that one of your more clutch innings? Is that like top 3, top 5?
Yeah, definitely. For me, it's it's all about situations and moments, and I think that was given the situation that we were in, I really enjoyed that innings. I really enjoyed getting over the line and getting another 2 points.
Hi, David. Well played. Was there a point at which there you thought, I can't afford to get out here, I have to be there at the end?
Definitely. Definitely goes through your mind as a batter. Again, it's about getting those thoughts and those negative thoughts and doubts in your head. We're all human. We all get them. So it's just about making sure that I really get into the best frame of mind. So those thoughts were there. And I knew I had to finish the game and stay in at the end. So because it was difficult for the tail enders to come in and get the boundaries that we needed. So it was hence it was a little bit more pressure at the back end.
And obviously, when the pitches were a bit more uneven than they have been here, it did look like you've got to win the toss and bowl. Is that going to change now if that had another tight finish here? If the pitches are a bit better, a team's going to have to think about maybe batting first.
Yeah, I suppose it's something that we are going to chat about. We're playing in 2 days' time, so it's definitely. I mean, again, we're playing pretty early in the day, so if there is anything in the wicket. You kind of want to take advantage of that, but if you end up on this kind of wicket looking to chase 150, it can be 130. It can be a daunting task. So definitely something we'll chat about and work out what's best for our team. And it's nice to have got 2 chases. Obviously low scores that we needed to get, but being clinical in the end of it. It's definitely a little bit different to what we're all used to.
Obviously, the Netherlands have kind of given you a couple of bloody noses in the last couple of games. What are your feelings then in terms of beating them and kind of ending that run, because they'd have been super pumped to have got one over you today.
Yeah, they've definitely played some good cricket over the years, and they're still up on us on the World Cups. But look, it was nice to get a win against them, and as we all know, they're incredible players. They're fighters, and they compete really well. So it's never a case of taking any team lightly. And I suppose it was just really nice to get over the line today, and again a close finish. So it was good.
Does it really show that the associate teams can raise their level and can compete? And it's obviously one of the great things about this World Cup. It's against for some teams new opponents, the Ugandas, PNGs of this world. Is this something you guys in the top teams also kind of like to see, these teams coming through?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say for us for them to get through, but look, it definitely presents a great opportunity for all these teams, countries around the world to compete, and I mean, there's already been a couple upsets, and I mean, it's great for the game of cricket, although it's never nice losing a game of cricket, but I think, I mean, it's great to see, and the level of competition is definitely rising, and you always see that in World Cups, so it's good for the game.